Deep in the heart of the Surrey countryside lies an extraordinary vet's practice.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna bring her straight through to prep. So you're gonna need to have a seat right there. You got a pulse yet?
Here, the hardest to treat pets from across Britain are given some of the most advanced procedures available anywhere in the country.
If we do the operation, although there's a high chance of success, it could fail.
The practice is the brainchild of one man, Noel Fitzpatrick.
All right, Bumble, let's give it a go. Oh, that's nice. Hey!
Known as the bionic vet, Noel has invented countless operations to help heal sick animals.
Some people come and they expect you to work a miracle.
Please do what you can.
Yeah. But most people come full of hope.
Since last year, the practice has been busier than ever.
Her stomach is literally expanding by the minute. If it gets really big, it's going to press on the lungs and stop her breathing.
As Noel continues to take on new challenges.
Come on, able to walk within 48 hours.
It's my first day at school. I don't even remember my name. No.
In the last year, the practice has seen over 3,000 cases.
Hello, darling.
Animal lovers from all over the country bring their pets to Fitzpatrick's for the unique treatments it provides.
Might do him a little Brazilian.
Off into bed with your birthday cake. Go on then.
He's a kind-hearted guy.
He's such a funny fella.
But he's also complicated. Very complicated.
Wake me when you're ready.
Like his surgeries.
So pin 1's going to go in lateral to medial, so I can get it exactly perpendicular to the long axis. Pin 2.
People spend their money on all sorts of things. People buy fast cars, they go on long holidays in the Caribbean. Noel buys orthopedic surgery toys. And he is basically a 9-year-old child when the box arrives.
I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Noel's drive to advance new techniques has dramatically improved the lives of many animals.
You can see the skin grows in around the peg there, and this dog can bear weight on this leg indefinitely with the implant linked directly into their skeleton. Come on, off we go, good girl.
Innovations like these bring Noel new, challenging cases.
Good morning, Fitzpatrick Referrals. Natalie speaking. How can I help you?
Today, Noel's first emergency has been brought in by John and his daughter Shoshana. Their 11-year-old cat has been run over and left with a severe fracture to its hind leg.
Which leg?
It's the back one.
Which back one?
This one, the one on this side.
Ow. Is she sitting on it?
Yeah.
What's the name of the pussycat, please? Say again. What's the name of the cat? That's the actual name of the pussycat. Right, Schrodinger, please. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Now, where did the name Schrodinger come from? I've never heard that before, ever.
Physics.
Oh, physics.
Schrodinger's cat. Particle physics.
Right, I see. So Schrodinger is a reference to particle physics. No wonder I didn't know what it was about. Shall we put Schrodinger up there, then? What's your first name?
Shoshana.
Say again?
Shoshana.
Shoshana. I've never heard that name either.
I've known Schrodinger for 7 years, and I'm 7 years old, and it's all my life.
She loves the company of the cats. They cuddle up on her bed, and they'll often be there, and she'll be with a book, and they'll be just lying alongside her.
It's nice reading Schrodinger stories. It wouldn't be the same without her. Me giving her cuddles and stroking her and tickling her here.
The nerves are okay in her leg.
First of all, Noel must check if Schrodinger has any sensation left in her leg.
All right, babe, yeah, it looks like she's able to move it, which is good. Can you get the basket, please? We're going to pop her back in. And just open it up for me there, please. Well done. Good. All right. Well, there's going to be 2 possible outcomes here. One is take her leg off.
Yeah.
And the other is try and fix it. Shoshana, do you know what might happen here?
Would he try and help her?
He'd try and fix it, or if it couldn't be fixed, what would he do?
He might have to take her leg off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen three-legged cats, haven't we, before?
3 legs is okay, 4 legs is better.
Yeah. Obviously.
So if we can get the 4th leg back up and running, that would be a good thing.
I would.
I'll get some x-rays and then we'll decide what we're going to do.
Okay, great.
Good? Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you in a little while.
Great.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Cheers.
John and Shoshana now have an anxious wait to find out if Noel can save Schrodinger's hind leg.
I've got a pussy cat that needs some help.
Do you want to read it?
Would you clone your dog? What does that mean?
Cloning means
Yeah.
you take a little bit out of the dog and you grow a new one from it.
There's some in there now, I think. She's seen it.
Yeah.
The practice specialises in orthopaedic surgery, but it's seeing a rise in animals with weight problems.
Kim, that was classy. How much does he weigh? Just your average 8.2 kg. Double what he should weigh.
I would say that half of the patients that I see are overweight.
This is 6-year-old English Bulldog Lois. Seriously overweight and suffering with arthritis, she has already had 2 knee operations at Fitzpatrick's. Her besotted owners, Donna and Keir, live in Hampshire.
Keir had an old Capri and he sold it, and that's how he got Lois.
Ever since, Lois has been treated like royalty.
She's big baby, she's like the princess of the family, the little girl I never had. She just gets spoilt rotten. In here we've got Hibby Squib for her feet, dog deodorant, diarrhea tablets, dry shampoo, Vaseline for her nose. Lois has got more beauty products in her drawer than me, definitely.
But it's not just her cosmetics drawer that is overflowing. Lois's waistline has expanded alarmingly.
If it's hot, she'll have, like, anything out the fridge. Cheese, ice cream, ice poles, ice lollies. So, yeah, she'd have whatever she can get hold of.
If Lois is to avoid further surgery, Donna and Keir must make some changes.
Come on then. Holy schmoly, she is actually 22 kilos. My goodness. My goodness. You need to exercise, mate. People love their cats and dogs. Of course they do. But you have to draw the line somewhere. There's love, and then there's love that's not in that animal's best interest.
Today, Donna and her dad have brought Lois back. Noel wants his team to get her in shape before her unhealthy diet could shorten her life.
Right, guys, now, so we're going to see Lois. Surgery was done for cruciate rupture. The left knee was done in 2011. The right knee was done in 2013. The dog is fat. It's just fat. Okay, Lois, please. Hi, guys. Now, I've got lots of people to meet you. Oh, hello. Hey, Lois. Hi, Lois. Oh, on to height. Grab a seat, guys. Grab a seat. Okay. So, she's got the same issue as we talked about before, but now I suspect that she's damaging the cartilage inside her knee. Obviously, her arthritis is there anyway.
Yeah.
But the more body weight you carry, the more arthritis will affect you. How much would you say we need to get off her?
20% body weight, really, doesn't she?
20% loss.
Yeah.
I want diet, I want rehab exercises, and I want burning calories down in the hydro pool. I'm going to come back at 6 weeks and check how you're doing, and I'm going to be very upset if we haven't made any real progress. The last thing I want to do is pick up a scalpel blade and operate on her. The 3 parts of the plan, luckily for me, are not going to be carried out by me. So I'm now going to delegate.
Mr. Fitzpatrick is very good at getting rid of the jobs he doesn't particularly enjoy doing. And reweighing a bulldog every week would be definitely one of the jobs. I suppose that's where the phrase right-hand man comes from, or dog's body.
7-year-old Shoshana has spent the last hour waiting for news of her cat. Schrodinger is much more than just a pet.
I could see that Shoshana really cared about Schrodinger. I just didn't realize how very important the relationship was to her.
I like animals because they can really be your best friend, and you can talk to them, and you can, and they can cheer you up.
2 years ago, Shoshana was diagnosed with an autoimmune condition known as PANDAS. This rare illness is thought to be triggered by everyday infections and leads to behavioural problems.
She couldn't stand anyone touching her dog in case they were smokers, and they gave the dog smoking, as she called it.
What happens if the lady smoked?
Shoshana, she won't.
She couldn't go into a supermarket, she couldn't eat food in case somebody else had touched it. And almost in front of our eyes, our little girl changed from a really happy child to a really distressed, scared little girl.
She might.
She won't.
Might.
No, she won't.
Might.
Definitely not.
During her bouts of illness, taking care of her pets helps calm Shoshana down and stop her worrying.
Animals help me with my pandas because I can talk to them and I can give them cuddles and they just do help me.
I think if something terrible happened to Schrodinger, it would be like her losing one of her best friends.
After scanning Schrodinger's leg, Noel calls Shoshana and her dad into the consulting room.
Right. Okay, guys, let's go.
Let's go in.
Hello. So here are Schrodinger's X-ray pictures. So this is exploded here. There could be 20 pieces in there. So the objective will be to get it back in alignment. It's going to be challenging, and I can't promise
That means difficult. You know all about challenges, don't you?
I'd rather you tried.
Yeah.
And then we know we've done the best we could, and even if it doesn't work, well, we tried.
Schrodinger now faces 2 hours of extremely delicate surgery to try and save her leg.
Why?
To listen to you in the car for a few minutes.
How come?
To leave it. Now.
It's your first night on emergencies. Welcome to the tsunami. We've got 2mm plate kit. It's Synthes 2mm SOP plate kit.
As chief surgeon, Noel spends at least 6 hours every day in theatre.
Push my glasses up, please. There you go.
His next operation is to try and save the shattered thigh bone of a cat. Schrodinger belongs to 7-year-old Shoshana. All 10 of her pets help her cope with her rare autoimmune condition known as PANDAS.
Well, we've got our chicken, we've got Schrodinger, we've got McCavity, we've got Mr. Mistopheles, we've got Sockies, and we've got our 3 fish, and we've got Pippin and Riley.
But it's Schrodinger who is one of Shoshana's closest companions. She was hit by a car, and the way the bone was fractured means the repair will be anything but straightforward.
Because the middle bit of the thigh bone is completely shattered, we're never going to be able to reconstruct that because it's like 20 pieces and they're all exploded. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and make a hole at the top of the thigh bone to grab the top piece and a hole at the bottom to grab the bottom piece. Hold that.
First, Noel must join the 2 main broken pieces of bone with a metal plate.
The thigh bone's quite a funny shape, a bit like that. We've slid the plate in through a hole in the bottom and a hole in the top to join the thigh bone together.
Almost an hour later, Noel turns his attention to the tiny splintered fragments and discovers that there is a good chance Schrodinger's leg will heal successfully.
It's absolutely fantastic because these little fragments of bone are still attached to their blood supply. And when I pull them into the general area, the blood that's still feeding them will make them grow into a new bone again. In textbooks, it doesn't generally recommend this, but if I can use this thread to lasso them together and pull them in around the central rod, then they have some chance of healing. That's the amazing thing about biology. If you treat it kindly, it will heal. There we go. All pulled back in around the plate.
After nearly 2 hours in theatre,
Well done, everybody. Thank you.
Schrodinger's operation is complete, and she's taken off to begin her recovery. Noel's surgeries are often tense affairs. It can be a nervous wait for the owners and their animals in the reception area.
He's in the same boat as you. You don't want to be here.
Really, Poppy? No, it's not your house.
If somebody ever attacks you, just go boom.
See, I watched that on Miss Congeniality, I'm sure.
I knew that before her.
Oh.
Before Sandra.
You're just Sandra thinks she is.
It's time for overweight Bulldog Lois to get to grips with her new diet plan. To avoid further surgery, physiotherapist Fiona has come up with a routine she thinks will help Lois with her arthritis.
I'd like you to do these twice a day.
OK.
Exercise number 1 is just picking up one leg, so she has to then stand on the other leg. She wants to sit down.
No.
Lois, however, has other ideas.
No, stand up.
I just don't think she's going to do it. Lois, you are not a gym buddy.
No.
That's for sure.
OK, let's try something else. Raise her front legs. What's
Never
that?
worked with children or animals.
Exercise routine sorted, it's now down to Porrig to tackle her diet.
At the moment, she's got a real thing about, like, strawberries, pineapple.
She's got a sweet tooth.
Yeah, she has got a sweet
Listen,
tooth.
we all suffer from that,
Yeah.
don't we? I quite like chocolate and ice cream and chips, and I suspect Lois was very much the same. Dogs are not designed to eat ice cream, which she's very fond of, apparently, or cheese, or pâté. Dogs are meant to eat dog food, and if you feed them lots of human food, they can become quite large. It's a simple formula. She needs to expend more energy than she eats.
Yeah.
We have to try and bulk up her food a bit with some dead calories to make her feel full.
Yeah.
My favourite, ridiculous though it sounds, is white cabbage.
All right.
Maybe take a quarter of a cabbage and shred it up,
Yeah.
but then put that through her food.
Yeah.
It has one negative, wind, the other end. But hey, it might make her walk a bit faster. You never might help with the exercise. Listen, folks, lovely to meet you.
Yeah, and you.
take care.
See
Safe
you later.
journey.
It's over to Donna and Lois to put Porrig's diet plan into action.
No ice cream. It's not much of a life, is it?
So, yeah, it's just to attach them. Fitzpatrick Referrals, Natalie speaking. How may I help?
The day is drawing to an end and Noel is completing his last surgery when an emergency arrives.
But she's here now?
She's here now in the waiting area.
Thanks.
Flossie, an elderly Springer Spaniel, has suddenly lost control of her back legs.
Hello, Flossie. Hi. Hi, Bunny.
She's very hard of hearing as well.
Oh, is she?
Yes.
Her owner, Julia, is desperately worried.
She'd been out for a walk, she'd had her tea and done all her normal things, and then she just suddenly went lame. Both legs, she was walking like she was drunk on her back legs.
On both back legs?
Yeah.
Let me get my nurse to hold her. You just hold her head for
Okay.
1 minute.
Okay.
Noel needs to test if Flossie's brain can still send and receive signals from the nerves in her hind legs.
Here we go. All right, Floss, good girl.
Yeah, he's a good girl.
Okay, she can feel it.
Yeah.
She can't use it, but she can feel it.
Okay. She's a good girl.
Yeah, it's right there. This is what I think. Inside her spine is a very important spinal cord, and there's a blockage in that spinal cord
Okay.
about here.
Right.
It's quite likely that she's blown a disc, a so-called slip disc.
Yeah.
But it could be something else, such as a tumor. But what we need to do right now is we're going to have to get her out of pain.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's going to have to go through an anesthetic,
Yeah.
an MRI scan,
Uh-huh.
and then possible surgery.
Right.
So I guess the question that we both need to ask ourselves is if we want to put a 12-year-old dog through that.
If she was yours, what would you do?
Everybody says that. And she's not mine, she's yours. But having said that, what I would do is I would look at Floss's MRI and then I would decide, can I provide quality of life for this dog for the next 2 years?
Yeah.
If she's going to have to go through endless pain and suffering to get to that point, then in my view, it's not worth it.
No.
You know?
You just lost my dad at the end of May.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
There's just so much grief, isn't there, you can put up with.
Yeah.
I lost my dad. He was 94. Mother's got dementia. Doesn't know me. Lost her a long time ago. To lose my dog as well.
Well, that's not happened yet. We'll try and...
Please do what you can.
Yeah.
I put my faith in you.
All right, guys. Get her calmed down, give her opioids, make her sleep. Thanks. Everybody that comes in here with an animal, no matter what their age is, no matter what their social background is, they ask me, what would I do if it was my dog?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
I do think about that a lot. In fact, I think about it most mornings when I wake up and I see Kira and she gives me a big kiss.
Go on then.
And I think, well, what if you were the spinal surgery I was operating on last night?
Come on.
How would I deal with that? Not so good.
The practice never closes. There are over 130 staff working shifts day and night.
You're gonna put... Oh.
All of them dedicated to the welfare of the animals in their care.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, what now? Having puppy cuddles, what?
Now 3 weeks into her programme, Lois is here for her first progress report. Everyone hopes it's good news.
She's come for her weigh-in.
A weigh-in?
Yeah.
Fingers crossed it was anything like me.
Come on then, Lois.
She seems to be moving a wee bit better.
Yeah, she's got more energy.
Brilliant.
She's got a food diary.
She's even on the front of it. Look at that. Right, quarter of a dentist stick. That's what I like to see.
Come on in.
Are you going to go for your big weigh-in? Let's see.
But despite their efforts, Lois still weighs in at over 21 kilos.
It's not an easy thing. She's not put any on. She's lost probably 300-400 grams, realistically. And that's a good starting point, but we still need to do a wee bit more with her. And we may have to try some other strategies. But if her quality of life is improving, they're the things we're aiming for.
Yep, OK.
And we want you looking like that.
Can't eat that.
You can't eat that.
Back home in Hampshire, Donna is about to try one of Porrig's weight loss tips.
Porrig thought it'd be a good idea to try her with this because it'll bulk her out with her normal food. Theoretically, she should lose more weight. Ready? High five. Good girl. Look, yum, yum. What's that? She's not having any of it.
For Donna, Lois's obesity is worrying.
If we don't go for it, then I'm either going to end up having to have more operations with her, which she's not good with anaesthetics anyway, and that, or she's just going to have, like, an early death.
Seriously, is it? It's bonding powder. No, Kate, it wouldn't suit you. If you put that on, you'd be like...
Oompa Loompa 01.
Well, I bet you'd... that's the colour I'd rather be than your white snowface.
This is a natural English rose.
No, it's not. It's just... You look like a snowman.
You're like an Essex chap.
With my white stilettos.
Right, guys, I'm ready.
It's 1 p.m. Noel has called in Julia, husband Ian and son James for an update before Flossie has the anaesthetic for her scan.
As far as I'm concerned, here's the score. She's 12 years old.
Yeah.
She's not a spring chicken. At best, she has 2 or 3 years left. At best. Unless I was able to provide her with a solution which was going to give her a response within a few weeks rather than a few months, there wouldn't be any point.
Okay.
Because I don't think it would be fair to her. If it's going to take 4 months to recover, and that's a huge segment of what her life is remaining, then you'd have to ask yourself, why would you do that? Because it's not in her interest. The big likelihood is that this is either an exploded disc or a tumor. If it's an exploded disc and the spinal cord is not going to come back, or if it's a tumor, then we're in big trouble. We would need to let her pass away under this anesthetic.
Yeah, that's completely.
And that's why you need to spend some time with her now.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Do you want to ask me anything else before that? Okay, guys. Yeah, she's got a lot of drugs on board, so she'll be a little drugged just now. There we go.
Do I look after you? Hey? Oh, bless you.
We call her the time-wasting spaniel because you sit around the house and the next thing you know, you're stroking the dog.
She just always loves people, you know.
Always.
James has had friends that have come to the house who have been frightened of dogs, and Floss comes and sidles alongside of them, and well, they just love her.
Yeah.
They just love her, but she is such a good dog. Be good.
How you doing?
She's falling asleep out here.
She fell asleep.
Fell asleep.
She
in
put
there.
her head in Ian's hand and she just fell asleep.
Hopefully we'll see you later.
Be careful.
Yeah.
It was the most traumatic thing I think I've ever been through, really. But we had to face facts. We had to wait and find out what the scan showed, and then we had to deal with it accordingly. Please do your best.
Psychological romance, do your thing, do your thing, do your dance quick.
Shoshana is back to collect her cat. Schrodinger has spent the last 5 days recovering from a delicate operation to repair her crushed thigh bone.
Shoshana, how are you? Come on. What's in that black box? Is that a present for me?
Yeah.
Wow.
She made
That's
it.
amazing. Show me.
We made the bracelet.
You made this? Wow. So will I, wear it like this? That's very sweet. Thank you very much. I'll use it as a good luck charm. How about that? Well, it certainly brought some luck to your little pussycat. So I'm going to take you through now what Schrodinger had done. Here's the picture with the plate on.
Wow.
So there's a big rod down the center keeping it lined up. And then there's a plate along the side holding the top bit and the bottom bit together. In the middle, where the gap was and it didn't match, I pulled all those little pieces of bone back into alignment with some thread.
Very good.
So this should work no problem, providing that the next 6 weeks we're super careful. Schrodinger is not allowed to run around.
Yeah.
You got that? No jumping. Okay, great. Here we go. You ready? Come on, Schrodinger. Let you come. Oh, collar. There we go. Well done, buddy. He's walking around pretty good.
Had a nice haircut, hasn't he?
He's had a lovely haircut. It's not very fashionable, but it's functional. Any chance you can, what you should do is you should try and just put the foot in the normal position and just rotate it straight like that.
Yeah.
Because that'll stretch the muscle into the right position. So you got to leave this collar on because otherwise Schrodinger will lick the wound. Yeah. You know what to do, Shoshana? Yes? Yeah, good.
Shoshana will have to take good care of Schrodinger for her to make a full recovery.
Noel spends a lot of time giving advice to owners about exactly what they should do, telling them that their dog must do this and it must do that and it must not get on the couch.
Good girl.
And then with his own dog, Kira, it's right there. He teaches her to sit and beg.
Figure it out.
And Kira's allowed to do whatever she wants. That's a vet's prerogative, though. We're allowed to do that with our own animals. you spilled my milk.
In Hampshire, Donna is trying to keep Lois to her strict diet.
This is Lois's food for the morning, and she'll have another one at night, and then she can have cherry tomatoes in between that, and a quarter of a dentist stick at night when she has her face wash. But apart from that, that's it. What? Is you hungry? Is you hungry?
Donna has come up with a ploy to force Lois to burn a few extra calories.
So hopefully, fingers crossed, she will start to like lose it now.
She's 2 weeks into her fitness regime and back for her first hydrotherapy session.
Yep, today my sister's come with me, Sonia, because I don't like travelling on my own with her. She gets a bit grumpy, doesn't she?
She was okay when she got out.
She's lost 1 kilo in 2 weeks just by like halving her food down now. And we're going for 18 kilos. So she's 21 kilos now. So we're going to like lose 5 kilos in 6 weeks. That's the plan. So yeah, we'll see if we can get there or not with her.
3. 3 kilos.
It's a gentle workout, but should help Lois improve her muscle strength and ease her into a more energetic, regular exercise regime.
Play. Come on, sweetie. Let's go play.
Bulldogs aren't bred for swimming, they're not built for swimming, so when Lois first came in, she'd had the brakes on, didn't want to go in the water. I think she's actually quite a lazy dog, so we had to do a bit of coaxing. Sometimes you feel a bit mean. She's got that cute little face looking at you. She's quite a big lady, but it did take a little bit of work.
It's not that bad.
But she did it. This is a little bit like Pilates, so it's just small movements to get muscles working, so then you can do a bit of swimming, and I think she's going to be a splasher.
Lois soon builds up the courage to complete her first length of the pool.
Girl. Lois. Come in. See? Clever girl. That's a good girl. See? That's a good girl. Clever. Oh, that's nice.
Thank you. Cool me off.
Okay, see ya. Bye.
After drying off, Lois heads for home. "12-year-old Springer Spaniel Flossie is having an MRI scan to check if the paralysis in her legs is due to a ruptured disc or even possibly a tumour. In the reception area, her owners, Julia and her family, are waiting to hear the results. Suddenly, radiographer Ellie spots a problem. The scanner has picked up a new and much more immediate threat to Flossie's life.
Right, we've got a bad situation here. That stomach's full of fluid and water. We've got to get this dog back up now and stomach tube immediately, right now. Now. We got to go. If that stomach swells anymore, you've got a problem. I'll get them ready.
Flossie's stomach is filling up with fluid and gas, which is starting to press against her lungs.
Pop her on, let's go.
Noel has only minutes to ease the pressure before she could have serious difficulty breathing.
It's got fluid and gas in there, and it's just expanded under the anesthetic. We're gonna have to put a tube in and take the fluid and gas out. Her stomach is literally expanding. If it gets really big, it's gonna press on the lungs and stop her breathing, so. Light. All right, let her down. Here we go. Yeah. She can do without that. Poor Flossie. Wow. She was in clear and imminent danger. Everything good? All right, well done, everybody. Good. Oh, God, the last time I've done that was on a cow. And that was 20 years ago. I've not had to do that for a very, very long time. Oh, thank you, Flossie, for puking everywhere. All right, we've just had yet another crisis because her stomach inflated under anesthetic, which is why I was rushing around. You can see on this MRI scan here, the first thing I noticed was these 3 layers. I've only ever seen that in a textbook. You never see a straight line in anatomy, ever. And that always means it's an interface between gas and fluid. So we rushed her back up. I got a tube in there. She's quite safe at the moment.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, crisis number 2.
Yeah.
Is this or is this not a tumor? What I can tell you is it's not a tumor.
Okay.
However, it is a very bad disc.
Okay.
I need you to have a look with me at this.
Okay. So what we...
This is the spine here.
Mm-hmm.
Every disc in Flossie's back is dried out. Every one. And that's just genetics. That's just the luck of the draw. Okay? Right. Your problem is that one.
Right.
See the cords getting squished?
Yeah.
And now that's the material exploding out. That's your culprit. So the cord is reduced to 1/3 of its normal diameter. That's why she's getting paralyzed.
Okay.
Sit down again, please, because I'm going to now have to tell you where we're going to go with this. We have now got a big decision to make because there is no question that this is a bad compression, which will most likely cause her to be paralyzed in the next 48, 72 hours.
Right.
So we have to do surgery now if we're going to do surgery. I can't promise you I'm going to have a positive result, but I do think it's the right thing to do.
Your surgery?
Yes. And I would not be telling you that if I didn't think we had a chance.
God.
Yeah.
Okay. Please.
Appreciate there's no guarantees with it.
Please do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Please do it. She's worth it.
Right.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
So the quicker we get in there, the better it is for her. Kat, start handing kit as soon as you can, please.
Noel must remove fragments of disc that are pushing against Floss's spinal cord. One false move and Noel could end up aggravating the problem as opposed to fixing it.
Right, we're going through the bone now. We just need to be very, very careful. One slip at this point, we could hit the spinal cord and we'll be all over. Gently does it. Come on. Yep. There we go. Right, we're in. Now, this is a window that I've cut in the bone. Inside that is the white tube of the spinal cord. Right here is the exploded disc. That's the pulpy center of a disc which has exploded and hit the spinal cord. There'll be about 3 spoonfuls just like this. It looks like we've hit the mother lode. Fantastic, let's go. We're losing quite a lot of blood here, so I'm just going to get out as quick as I can. We've taken the exploded disc away, and now that the cord has a chance, Flossie has a chance. You know, the moments in which I give people hope really are the best moments of my life. I don't experience any other emotion that's any better than that. And to give Flossie's family hope just means the world to me, yeah. Right, Louise, let's wake her up.
Hello?
Hey, Julius, Noel.
Hello there.
Well, she's come through.
Oh, great.
She's not out of the woods yet, but the surgery bit went fine.
Great.
We're in with a chance of the spinal cord coming back, and that's all we can ask from her and from nature at this point.
Okay. All right.
But keep your head up. Know that she's going to get lots of cuddles and that she's hopefully on the road to recovery. And even though we don't know what's at the end of that road, we know we've done the right journey, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
guys.
Hi. You alright?
The next 48 hours will be crucial in determining if Flossie will walk again. Bulldog Lois is on a strict diet and exercise regime in a bid to lose 20% of her body weight.
She's definitely quicker, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
It's her last weigh-in today. She's had hydrotherapy now, twice a week for 6 weeks, but we will carry it on with her. She won't ever go back to having the treats that we did give her, like cheese or ice creams or anything like that now. That's gone. Finished.
It's time for Lois's final weigh-in.
Hi, Lois. Good girl. On the 7th of the 8th, she was 20.8 kilos.
Yeah. That's it.
19.
That was 19. 19.9.
19.9. Oh, you clever girl.
10% of your body weight. Can you do another 10%, do you think?
Hey, guys.
Hiya.
Hi. How are you? Hey, my goodness, she looks so much better.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got a happy face. You got your happy face on.
Yeah.
Wow.
In 9 weeks, Lois has lost 2.8 kilos, enough to squeeze back into her princess dress.
3 years. She had this when she was a pup and she started wearing it 3 years ago.
So she can fit it now?
Yeah, look.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You've slimmed down to fit your clothes from being a pup. But how good does that feel?
Yeah,
That
definitely.
feels great.
Yeah.
That rocks. Well done. Well done.
Shoshana has been busy caring for her injured cat Schrodinger as she recovers from a shattered thigh bone. It's helped take her mind off the autoimmune condition that she's been struggling to cope with.
She's had a really bad episode this summer. We're so glad the cat could be made better because I think that would have finished her somewhere off.
With a twitch of his tail and a purple paw, down by the river crept Scarface Claw.
It was all a bit much for her. But cat's on the mend and so is she.
Today is Schrodinger's first day outside her cage since her operation.
It doesn't make me not love her that she's got a haircut. I still love her. She's probably really going to be happy when she can go outside again and sunbathe in the sun.
We don't do a lot else apart from go to work, look after the children and have the animals, and so they are a major part of what we do.
And for all of the family, this love of animals shows no sign of diminishing.
And hopefully, if I have children, they won't be allergic to animals. And hopefully we'll be able to have really good pets.
At the practice, another patient is waiting to go home. Flossie has spent the last week recovering from major spinal surgery.
Right, Flossie's going home tonight. She's been doing really well these last few days. She's now able to stand and walk with a little bit of support, but she's doing much better than we thought she would at this point, which is fantastic. I'm the world's greatest pessimist when it comes to my own surgery, so it's almost too good to be true.
Come to pick up Floss, hopefully. Hopefully take her home. It's a very exciting day, a day that we didn't know whether we'd actually ever see.
It's been so quiet in the house, hasn't it?
No, it's just, the place is just not the same without her, you know?
You hear noises that don't exist.
Yes, you do hear the chink. You hear the chink of the collar.
Yeah.
And there's no collar there, you know?
Yeah.
Or you hear the creak of her basket when she turns over at night time. She's not there. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It is weird.
Right, let's go.
No.
Time has come.
No.
You ready?
I think so.
Listen, I can hear her panting.
No. No. Hi, Dad. Hi.
Flossie is able to walk again. But for the next 6 weeks, she must use a special sling while she regains her strength.
make about 2.5 feet of rope, and here we go. You go ahead, and then I'll go.
Okay.
Come on, then. Keep going, keep going. Go that way so she moves away from me. There we go. Go this way. She's better than you. So as you can see, she's walking pretty good. So that's all you need to do really at the moment. Lift her like this. Look.
Yep.
In you get. Oh, there you go. Happy now.
There we go. Oh, look at you.
All right, guys. Well done. Well done on bearing with it and give her the chance. Thanks for giving her the chance.
No,
I mean, she's a great dog.
She deserved a chance,
she certainly did.
We thought, no, she wasn't ready yet.
It's not her time.
It's not her time.
No. No.
Thanks.
Well done.
All right, thank you.
Cheers. Yeah, good.
Next week, a family pet with an extraordinary walk
Looks like one of those wind-up dogs.
faces risky spinal surgery.
She will not survive as she is.
Noel operates on a life-saving Labrador,
How many people can say, I'm going to trust my dog with my life?
and a little dog bites off more than he can chew.
I can't believe that just fell out of his bum.